Hey NBA 2K MyLeague fans, I am back with another NBA 2K MyLeague expansion series video with your Cincinnati Lions. You're going to want to watch this video because we face the best team in the league in Los Angeles, the 33-4 Lakers, and their superstar, Rod Dupree, our first look at him this season. We're also going to check out the players of the week and the new big board put out by Draft Express and the top 10 prospects in the draft for this upcoming offseason. If you're new to the channel, I'm Coach 2K, and if you want to learn how to play my league, you're going to want to subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get notified whenever I upload anything new, so you don't miss a single NBA 2K video I put out. And I'm going to put a link in the corner to my NBA 2K system proficiency video, and you might want to check that out. Tons of my league content on the channel, including every episode of this series. So be sure and check it out while you're here. And so as we look at the players of the week this past week, another week in the books, Byron Dantley for the Pacers and Freeman Beasley for the Grizzlies, the Eastern and Western Conference players of the week. Congratulations to those guys. Have a look at their stats here. Byron Dantley pretty much putting up 30 plus every game, a couple double-doubles, as he would lead the Pacers to 4 wins during the week. Good job, Byron Dantley. That's who we have targeted as a free agent pickup. Freeman Beasley, he led his team to 3-1, put up 48 points against the Washington Wizards in their last win. So good job for him. Every free agent has decided they want to re-sign with the team. So Sabalas, the latest to decide he wanted to re-sign. Team chemistry's good. Everybody's happy. In terms of the upcoming draft this offseason, starting to see some things about some of the players. Tobias Becker had 32 points, 9 assists, 4 rebounds. And Michigan's Hollis Bremer had 14 points, 15 rebounds, 3 assists. And there's positive information coming in about a guy named Garrett Napier. So these are guys we're going to want to see in the draft class and take a look at them carefully. Nemanja Ninjai, he is a small forward, 6'8", 19 years old, from Georgetown. He's averaging 15.6 points a game, 9.7 rebounds, and 3.9 blocks. Stefan De Los from Spain, shooting guard, 6'6", averaging 28.1 a game, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Hollis Bremer from Michigan, we saw that report on him. He's a power forward, 6'7". He's averaging 16.2 points, 12.8 rebounds, averaging a double-double. Georgios Alexandris from Croatia, 6'7", power forward. He's averaging almost 30 a game, 8.9 rebounds. He looks pretty good, and I cannot pronounce this guy's name. Point guard from Ukraine, 6 foot. We'll just call him TP. 12.8 points a game, 12.8 assists at point guard. He looks pretty good. Garrett Napier, we saw a good report from him, the point guard from Florida State. And he's averaging 16.5 points, 7.8 assists, 3.3 steals. At number 7, Karan Mashburn from Kansas, another point guard. And he's averaging 12.4 points a game, 12.6 assists a game. Pretty good. He's 6'3". He's got some size there. Number 8, Alex Sabonis, shooting guard from Russia, and he's averaging 18.7 points a game and 40% from 3. Tobias Becker, point guard from California, 6'2". He's averaging 20 points a game, 8 assists. From California, if I didn't say that. And at number 10, Anish Areda, the center from Turkey, 6'11", averaging 14 points, 13 rebounds, 3.4 blocks a game. Looks like there's some good prospects in there. All right, so we're going to face the Lakers. Rod Dupree has led his team to 33-4 record. He did get an injury. We took off a couple games. You can see he's putting up the points. 36 points against Dallas in his last game. Benny Wolf, who ate us up the last time we saw these guys at point guard. He is from West Virginia, 75 rated overall. We have tough handling point guards on defense, so Benny will probably be a handful. Marion Rodman, 6'7" power forward, and he has been playing really well too. Double-doubles here and there. So he's a tough player. And then I think there's one more guy we want to point out. Daydon Iyenga, the 6'10" center from Florida State. And you can see here he is pretty much a double-double guy across the board. So, a full squad here as we face the Lakers this time. Last time we faced them, Rod Dupree was injured. Zeng would have like 26 points, going 6 of 13 from 3. And we would stick with these guys till the fourth quarter when the late push would give them a 10-point win. And we thought we could beat them, but we just came up short. But Benny Wolf, he was killing us. He had 30 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists, 5 of 9 from 3. And so he really filled in for the injured Hot Rod Dupree quite well. As we would try and knock him off in that game, we couldn't. But now we got another shot at it here. We are in Los Angeles. Our starting lineup is the same across the board. Hood, Zeng, Stackhouse, Pack, and Phillips. And as they get things started here, as they get the ball to Hot Rod Dupree at the top of the key, and with a guy in his face, gets the Lakers on the board right away. Zeng would miss the shot, but Phillips would come flying in, get the rebound, and put in the offensive rebound. And here is Calvin Hood taking him to the hole and getting us on the board again. Good job, Calvin Hood here. Here's Benny Wolf finding, I think that's Dedmon, inside for an easy basket. Wolf again, going to find, he loses the ball, but then he finds Dupree out at the top of the key. Dupree is 6'11", small forward. And Pack with the shimmy gets us a fadeaway. And we find Phillips underneath. And pretty even game here. We're only down 2 right away. And Benny Wolf scores again to put him up by 4. Benny Wolf's good job there. Dupree launching another 3. And he buries it. Here we're going to try and pound him inside. This is going to be our prescription for winning there, as Benny Wolf is undersized at point guard, and we can take advantage of that matchup. But look at Hot Rod Dupree pulling up from about 10 feet behind the line, and he'll knock it down. And inside, Phillips posts up the smaller guy and gets the and one opportunity, which he converts, and it's a 3-point game. Here we're going inside again, another shimmy, this time from Phillips. And Phillips, he will score. Theus with the wide open shot from the elbow, and Zeng brings us within 1 there on the fast break. Theus takes a hit and scores. 22-19 Lakers. Look at Zeng pulling up from behind the screen and ties it up for us. And here with Frazier, we're going to take the lead in the first quarter, and Frazier with the little mini Kareem skyhook as we go on a good run here. In the first quarter, Lloyd with the basket at the rim. And as we run down the first quarter here, Phillips will score. We give him 3.6 seconds left. That didn't score. Frazier posting up his guy inside, and he will knock it down again. And this time, look at that. There's our guy who should be the 6th Man of the Year candidate, Jonathan Myers, with the slam dunk with nobody within 5 feet of him. Here we almost get the steal. They recover the ball, get it out to Dedmon, who launches a 3, and he'll knock it down. Nice play here as we find Myers with the little mini hook shot. And so we're hanging tough. Look at that play by Howie Lloyd. He's a nice prospect. I'd like to have him on our team as he dunks it. And there, I think that's Howie Lloyd again. He gets all the way to the rim. Nobody picks him up. There they missed the 3, but Iyenga there to get the rebound, send it back out to Lloyd, and Lloyd makes us pay with a 3 outside as they take the lead again. And Iyenga with another offensive rebound, killing us inside, and he scores, gives them a 3-point lead. Pack inside with the turnaround, and now they're taking cues from us. They got it into Rodman inside. They're trying to do their own, pounding it inside, and he scores. Loop play here with Myers as he scores again. It's 48-45. A nice play there. As you can see, the alley-oop from Lloyd. I think that's to Dedmon. And again, we find another mismatch inside. And can we score again? And we do. Darren Pack is on fire. Pretty even first half here as Myers would miss the shot and Stackhouse would get the offensive tip in. The Stackhouse is playing hard, even though we're not using him very much on the offensive side. Loose ball kind of inside as Myers will score inside with the lay-in. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. And look at Hot Rod Dupree using his size to get in over everybody. And look at Bonzi Harris. Bonzi Harris is like, you got to be kidding me. Looking up to the sky as Hot Rod Dupree gets a chance to take the and one, and he does. 51 all. Zeng inside, using the Myers play to get him in there for the easy dunk. And Myers would have an outstanding game here. And they find Benny Wolf inside to even it up. Closing out the first half here, we get the steal. We get it out on the break. We find Zeng, and Zeng takes it all the way to the rim for the slam dunk. And we thought we had him contained here, but look at Benny Wolf. He just goes right by Calvin Hood to even the score at 55 all at the half. We're shooting 62%. They're shooting 53%. They're moving the ball better than we are, but Dupree and Pack even up at 12 apiece. As Dupree, pretty quiet compared to some of the other superstars that we've faced. He defers to the rest of the team a lot more than a guy like Odin. And so we're starting the second half here. Benny Wolf with the teardropper over our defense, knocking our guys down in the process. And there's Benny Wolf again with the lay-in, and they get off to a good start here in the second half. So we immediately called timeout and posted Benny Wolf up to score to get that run stopped right away after what happened in that Magic game. I'll put a link to that in the corner. As you see, Zeng with another dunk. And look at the team here. A couple guys missing. They must be in the G League down there. Wolf again, getting to the hole, getting the defense behind him. And with Zeng, we feel like he might be hot after that dunk. We gave him an opportunity to shoot a three, and he came through and knocked it down. And Pack gives us a 3-point lead. Benny Wolf with the pick and roll with Dupree, and Dupree with the open dunk right at the rim. Zeng pops out for another three. We're on a 12-4 run as Dupree takes it in again, takes the contact because of his size. It's hard to stop him in there at 6'11". As Benny Wolf continues to work us on offense. Look at Zeng, man. Melly just handed it off to him, and Zeng, he said, I'm taking it, I'm hot. And he was. He buried it. Benny Wolf again, working us there. They double team Zeng after he's been so hot. And Zeng finds Giffey, but Giffey misses. Phillips there to clean up the trash and get the second chance point. And I'm not sure why we weren't playing any defense there. We give up an easy shot off the offensive out-of-bounds play. Myers with the turnaround hook over the little guy. I'm not sure why they put the little guy on Myers. Myers, look at that. I mean, we're not even doing any switching. That's who they got guarding him. And we're like, well, we're going to take advantage of that. And we do again to give us a 7-point lead here in the third quarter. And Melly all the way to the rim, banks it off the glass with the lay-in. And Benny Wolf with a shot here. We covered him up, but they got the rebound inside. I think that was Rodman, and he put it back in. So here we're taking advantage of Benny Wolf inside since they're going to put him on Myers, the much taller guy, and Myers snuffs him out, and we get out in transition, and hopefully we can score again here. As you see, we get it out to Melly. Melly's going to call for a post-up again since, there's such a mismatch. We find he gets covered up with a double team there, and he'll pop out. He'll take a long two, and Myers is hot as well, and now we're up by 8, and he plays great defense again on Benny Wolf, and 10-point lead for us now. We get the steal, we get off the break, get out in the break, and look at this, Melly says, I'm taking it. And now we're up by 13 here early in the fourth, and Lloyd is left wide open to give him a three, and we're back in transition off another steal here. And we get it to Winston Stackhouse, who finishes the break. And look at Dupree, man. That guy will launch it from anywhere and knock it down too. There, we tried to lob it in over the top, and it didn't work out. But we were able to see Billups come up with the loose ball, grab it, throw it in, and he got fouled, and he converted the N1. See, look at another long shot from Dupree there, and we're going to take it back inside, and Pack scores on the smaller Wolf. Okay, we're going to take it inside again. Wolf still guarding Pack there. And we got created the switch. Here, offensive play there. Nobody, Pack he wasn't guarding anybody. Guy was wide open in the post. I think the CPU's cheesing us. They're cheesing us. They're cheesing us. Oh, look at this. Pack just too strong for Wolf. Wolf getting tired of guarding bigger guy inside. We're going to take it in again. Two guys around us. Pack converts. Look at this alley-oop to Iyenga. Is that who got it? Iyenga got the alley-oop pass. Wide open. And nice play here. Watch this as we're going to throw it into Pack again. Finally, they double-team him. And we toss it out to Zeng. And Zeng converts from 3 to give us a 16-point lead there. And we're going to run Zeng across the top to try and put in the dagger, and we do. An 18-point lead. We would go on to win 109-99, shooting 57% from the floor, 40% from 3. Pretty even game otherwise, as we knock off the 33-4 Lakers. A highlight of the season so far for the franchise, and we needed a boost like that. We lost a couple games we shouldn't have lost, we didn't think, and it's nice to pick one up against one of the best teams in the league. As far as what they did, look at that. Dupree with 24. He was 5 of 13 from 3. He had kind of an off shooting night. I thought we did a pretty good job on him. Wolf with 18, Rodman 14, Lloyd with 14. So, you know, they were pretty quiet. I thought the Dupree would play a lot tougher than he did. So we got lucky. He had kind of an off night. Wasn't as aggressive. On our side, Zeng, he had 26 points. He was 6 of 12 from 3. And Pack had 24. Those two guys, they just lit it up. And Billups had 14 and 13. Another double-double as our young guy continues to shine. Big win for the franchise. Great job, guys, as chemistry continues to rise. Around the league, the Heat beat the Celtics 107-101. You can see Gary Henderson here with 24 points, 11 assists to lead the Heat, who are leading the Eastern Conference. The Thunder beat the Clippers by 2, 106-104. The Jazz beat the Mavericks 102-97. Both teams about 500. And the Nuggets beat the Raptors by 11. Low-scoring game there. The Nets beat the Trailblazers to improve to 21-19. As you see, Rooks here with an awesome game. 38 points, 23 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 steals. And the Cavaliers would beat the Bucks to improve to 20-20 on the season. The Knicks, they beat the Suns. Suns are our next opponent. There's the Magic and the Ravens. The Magic pounded the Ravens, who have won 10 games this year. The Hawks beat the Spurs by 1. And the Grizzlies, they beat the Wizards 105-95. Here, this was this game where Roddy Dixon had 32 points, but Beasley had 48 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. The Timberwolves, they got another win. They're 31-6 on the season. Hakeem Kingsley with 26, Dunn with 18, Woolridge 17-21. Pelicans, they got beat by the Pistons. Pistons 20-18, kind of in the lower part of the standings. But look at that, the Pistons box score. There's our box score as we get the big win, and the Lakers are now 33-5. We improve to 18-21 on the season. We're trying to make the playoffs in the first year of our expansion. And so we're 3 games under 500, a game and a half back from playoff contention. Alright, well, let me know in the comments what you think about the game and what you'd like to see. I am Coach 2K. I'll see you on the court in the next video. Thanks for watching.